Alrighty guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. We start the day with $5,870 in our account. This episode is going to be a big one. We are going to make some major changes to this layout. I have got a plan. I'm not liking it as it is now. I'm feeling it is a very squishy, a bit rabbit warren-y. And I do want to make some changes to try and space it out a little bit more. So let's try and work out the best place to start. Let's get rid of this first. We might start by just packing up this register. Can sit over here for a moment. We've got to be mindful we can't pack up items with stock on it, so we're going to be smart. We're only going to pack up these unused items. We will get these back again, but for now these will just give us that little bit of space to work. Takes away our little worker as well. All right, so we are going to temporarily have to move all of these over here. They will not be staying in this section at all. They will be going in a completely new location. So stick with me and you will find that out. We'll just put this over here for now. We'll try and get it over here as well. All right, this is our new section over here. Well, not our new section, but the newest expansion section. What we are going to try and do is we are going to put some fridges over here. So we're going to start grabbing... try and be smart about it. Let's see. We're going to have some fridges around here as well. Let's see. One, two, maybe three here. So they could be our drinks maybe, because that's three. No, that's four. Oh no, that is three. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they'll fit, but we will see. We will get this out the way. We are going to leave this shelf here because this is going to all be shelving down this wall. Let's see. Let's grab our first lot here. That one's got to be first. Let's just see if we can fit. We actually need this one first, because it needs to go still in line. I know we have the mod to allow us to place it anywhere. I still want to make it technically fit without, because if the mod changes then things will be in the wrong spot and won't work. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay, we're going to bring this one out a little bit more. Okay, and we'll get this one in here. It will overhang a little bit around the corner. We'll get this one out the way because that's, again, one that can't stay there. Beautiful. We should actually, we've just literally locked ourselves in. I need a computer. I can't get through. Whoa. Okay, we are going to buy our flooring. Oh, let's get rid of everything here. We'll have to deal with that later. Just going to purchase... What happened there? What was that? Oh, we might have been in the roof. Maybe our head was in the roof. I think that's what it was. I think we jumped too high and managed to get in the roof somehow. All right, we've completely lost ourselves. We're completely stuck in here. All right, we'll leave this out here. We've got our new flooring. We bought more than we needed. There we go, but that's fine. Or maybe we didn't. There we go. We have some leftover. That is totally fine. We can use that at a later date for our next expansion. Painting we can do later. That's not a problem. So we have our drinks in order. So that is totally fine. Nothing else really goes together. You got meat, eggs, sushi, milk, juice. So maybe the only thing that really makes sense is drinks and drinks. So we can sort of put these this way. There we go. And maybe the eggs, milk and eggs sort of go together. Now, I don't know if we were actually doing that. I think we might. That's right. I think I was going to make room for an extra fridge. One of those single fridges. And that could go. We're probably going to have to buy it now, aren't we? All right, let's just leave this over here for now. Oh, throw that down there as well. All right, let's get our fridge. We want a single fridge. A little bit of extra purchases, but that's totally fine. We'll get this in position, because that'll help work out where we need to put everything. All right, let's get this in here. We were pretty close. There we go. Now we can go something like this. 1, 2, what do we got? 3, 4, 5. 3 more. All right, probably meat down. Yeah, that won't matter. We want to try and keep these two probably together. What's this last one? Oh yeah, sushi. All right, so these can go in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. A little bit of a gap. We probably could put another one in. But I think that looks quite good. What we are going to do now is we're going to have the same setup just a little bit over here. It's probably just going to be, for now, it will probably change eventually. I think something like this. Okay. Oh, come on, through the wall. We'll put this one here. We can actually go over a little bit more. There we go. So this is our little fridge and freezer section. But for our fruit and vegetables, they are going to move as well. And they are going to go over here. So let's start with probably one over here. Now we need that other melon one because I want to try and keep this. I think it was this one, wasn't it? We'll try and keep this as close as we can. That's all right. We'll get that in there. Now we've got this wall here. We do want to put I wonder if I could. Doesn't matter. Let's get some more down that aisle. Let's try and work out what would be best. Maybe cleaning, probably not. Actually, yeah, probably cleaning on the back wall. So let's start with our toilet paper. This is going to probably just be a temporary drop for a second. We're just going to throw that there. We can probably fit 5 down here. So that's all of our cleaning. What was this one? Oh, yes. Maybe the other one first, which is more just shampoos. Can we get this in nicely? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Oops. And this way, it's just toilet paper near the fruit and vegetables. Well, sort of. What are we going to do? We have more fruit and vegetables. So they are going to go in here. So we're going to create, don't know exactly where just yet. So it'll be a temporary drop for a second. As they're going to go back to back. Because there's no other way to do it. We've got to get that little scale in there as well. We'll just drop it there for a second. What's that one? All right, let's put our little end cap shells just here so we can find them. We are going to create our aisles. But we do have a little bit different idea for those. There we go. Now we know where they are. Okay, so what have we got? What's this one? Just sugar. So you can just go down here for a second. We probably want the bread and the cereal. These are going to go down here. We are probably going to start at that line. We will put that one there. Behind that doesn't really matter what. We'll just move this for a second. What we're going to do is we'll just spin these around. Just so we can see. All right. Okay. So we have not enough room here. So we want to probably put this in line with that. How about we go to that line? Is that enough room? Here, I think that's about enough. Okay, so let's find one of these scales. We want to sort of put it there. And there, well, probably there. It is close to this register at the moment, but that will be moving. Where's the other scale? Did we throw it out here? Yes, we did. All right, we'll get this one over here as well. Just because we will need more than one. Okay, so we have those here, but I actually want to put one of these at the back. So we probably want this to sit there. Get out my way, sir. These to go there. All right. That's roughly where we want to put our shelves. So let's go. Let's go lollies and snacks here. And maybe, well, sugar's kind of fitting. There we go. On the front of that being a breakfast aisle, I want to put the milk. And we did put potatoes at the back as part of the fruit and vegetables. It's a bit unfortunate we have no space for that, but that has to stay there. All right, so now we are going to do, we have another aisle. So we'll fit one more aisle in here. And that's just going to leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be all of our shelves. So let's go, I think tea and coffee would be good to be here. Let's go, maybe let's go this one. All right, let's grab, let's put chips on the front. Let's put sauce down the back. Not as nice to look at. That's sort of right. Pasta and flour. So let's go pasta and flour. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have we got down the back? Have we got 5 down the back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have that. We want this at the front here. And it looks like we have one shelf too many, but that's okay. We do have a plan. This can go in here. So our computer is now in the stockroom. Register is going to go in the corner. So we can still come around and hit our switch. This spare shelf, which is, you know what? I think it would be better if it was the lollies is going to go over here. Then the rice can go in here. All right, let's try and line this up a little bit nicer. All right, so now another register. We could have that one near the front. So they could line up here, get their items and go. This one will line up here, get their items and go. Okay, so what else have we got? That leaves us with self-serve registers. All right, we want, where's the other one? We want to get our two self-serve registers in here. It'll probably come out a little bit. Get these as close as possible. And there we go. We have plenty of space to walk around. We will fill that hole in. I'll show you a little trick with that. Can't do much with that one. And can't do much with that. So we could. Oh, no, we can't. No, that can stay. There we go. Fruit and veggies have another spot here. Our stock room, we can come out of our stock room. We see fruit and veggies. We've got our aisle here. Plenty of room to walk here. Nothing in the front here. This is more just entrance space and queuing space. These guys will queue up down this section. These guys will queue up across here. I don't know if these may have to be swapped. I don't know which way they queue. If they queue this way, we're going to have to swap it because we want them to queue this way. I wish they would queue this way, but they don't. Room for another freezer potentially, or another fridge. We do now have this extra one here. So we can swap our beers out of here. It's not ideal though, because alcohol's right there. Unless we swap the alcohol over to this side or something. Maybe we do that eventually. This whole aisle will probably end up being cleaning. That's fine. We do have this extra fridge there. That will just be the beer for now. So yeah, as you can see, quite a few changes, some major changes. Try and find the best angle to get a nice photo for our screenshot. No, I think this side over here, because you get to see all of it. I think something like that will be our screenshot for this video. All right. Should we just do it? Should we just get the paint? I can't remember which one we bought. I think it's number 9. Let's just do it. It's $200. I'm hoping that this is the paint. This is going to be the next wall to come down. So let's go with this. Beautiful. That was the correct one. All right, let's leave that one for now. We're going to start with these walls first. Hopefully we have room for one more. Beautiful, look at that. Paint bucket in the bin. Walls are done. That wall will be the next one to come out, so that's fine. Next time we just won't paint that section. We'll paint around and around the outsides, but we will always leave that next section. So once this one comes down, I'm pretty sure the next one to come down is over here, which will allow us to push some of the cleaning back. Okay. Beautiful. Let's add another screenshot because we did change the paint. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's go with that. Actually, let's go a little bit higher so we can get our title in. There we go. We'll leave it at that. That is looking great. So we won't open a day today. We are going to go and quickly order the obvious. We're going to be pretty stingy with our ordering. We're only going to order if it is completely missing. We need 2 of them. 2 of them. All right. There's 1 of that. So let's order that. 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 Actually, we're going to need a second one because it's not enough. We'll order that. We'll order those. We'll order those because they're going to go in here. There we go. Let's order these. these, this, and this. Freezers. All right, we'll order those. We need those chips. Let's order another one. What do we got? Let's order that. Let's order one of those. One of those. That's bread. Let's order 2 of those. Oh, that's it. Our limit reached. All right, we're going to work these. Our workers are going to give us a hand, and then we will see what we're at. This gives us a way to sort of move around the store, make sure it actually flows well. We can get in and out to areas. Again, I'm going to forget where everything is now. It's all the way down here. I think it just opens up from what we had. I feel it opens up so much more. And it's looking quite good. All right, dishwashing tablets. Okay. Beautiful. More sushi. Looks like we have some overstock, so that's great. Sushi was here. Pasta. And even here, we have quite a lot of room here too. So if we do find we need some more room around the fruit and veggies, around here or here, we always can bring that back as well. Oh, these are over here now. I just think this has made such a big change. It's made the store look so much nicer, more open, more spacious, and it's not, oh, that's our tiles. It's not hiding, they can just go down there. It's not hiding certain art products around little corners. The only ones that are on the back ends are just back end items. I just think it looks so much nicer and it feels bigger. The store feels bigger this way, and we haven't taken any extra shelves away. We worked with exactly what we had. And I was just thinking we couldn't really add another one. It would be very squishy. But when we do open up, we can always add that extra shelf. So there is potential for growth in the current layout. Oh, that's a floor tile as well. Let's leave that one. Oh, come on. I'll leave that one there as well. Just going to finish these. Oh, where's our water? No, wrong one. Okay, we're going to take that away. This is what I want, the mod that stops me from putting the wrong product on the wrong shelf. Oh, now I can steal that. There we go. What have we got? Sugar, that was over here. All right, watermelons. Where did we put these? Over here. All right, it is getting late in the afternoon for me. It's nearly dinner time. So I'm going to finish this, and of course we've got 2 left. Where did we put drinks? We put them over here, didn't we? Like I said, computers now in the stock room, so that's fine. It's nice and handy. Doesn't need to be in the shop, on the shop floor area. So that's fine. Just so much more space to move around. It feels so much bigger and more open. We probably could do with a stockroom expansion as well. We are down to $2,500. However, we did buy paint. We did buy tiles. And what else did we buy? We bought 2 lots of tiles and we bought paint. Did we buy something else? What is that? That's what the message is. He's got nowhere for fries. Okay. Chips are over here. We need this box. I kept saying a message and I didn't know where it went. You can go there. All right, bread. It's here. I do have a little bit more of a plan, but that will come into play when we do get the bigger space. Some additional shelving items to be explored. Oh, the beer, damn it. How about we go... We'll make this whole one this beer. And then we'll make this one this beer. Just for now, because we don't have that third water yet. They'll just give us that more space. Beautiful. All right, he can work that last box. And there you have it. Our store is filled up to some extent. It is looking great. We do have a whole new layout, plenty of space, and that's it. Beautiful. Workers are finished. We haven't played a day today, but that's not a problem. We're going to leave this episode here. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like the new changes. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.